Hey guys, Film Geek here. Today I'm going to show off a really awesome find that I found on the Facebook Marketplace. It was a $10 DVD collection, which I could not believe for the life of me. And well, let's get started here, okay? Let's get started. There we go. First up, California. This is a little slasher murder kind of movie. This one is very along the lines of something like Natural Born Killers. Brad Pitt, David Duchovny, Juliette Lewis. It's a really good. I don't know if it falls into the vein of horror movie per se, but it is a murderous movie, a big murder spree kind of movie. Secondhand Lions, just a nice little award-winning drama type film, just, one of those kind of in the feels kind of movies. Love me some Kung Fu. Iron Monkey. I don't know if any of y'all have seen this movie or not. Maybe this will be a Film Geek recommendation on it down the road. We might see that in a spotlight or something. Okay, now forgive me if I don't get the author's name correct, but anyways, I have not seen this movie. However, I have read the book, and that is Choke by author Chuck Palahniuk, who is also the author of the book Fight Club. So this is based off of his other book, Choke, and like I said, I've read the book, I've never seen the movie, which is kind of weird for me, honestly. That's the complete different thing. I don't ever do it that way. But anyways, Sam Rockwell's in this. I've heard it's good, and so I'm just gonna see how that works out, see how that goes with the movie there. Piranha. Now, this is not the old Piranha, the Jaws ripoff. Well, this is still a Jaws ripoff, but this is the more modern one with Jerry O'Connell. And if you've seen it, you know what I mean. That's a good time. It's just one of those fun monster movie kind of things, prehistoric piranhas chomping down on spring breakers. That's all you need to know. The Losers. This is a comic book movie that is starring Chris Evans. Yes, another comic book movie starring Chris Evans. It's like a mercenaries book, or mercenaries group, and it's based off of a Vertigo comic book, The Losers. Also, too, the third season of Married with Children. Okay, this is something I always kind of find funny when you buy these like bulk collections that people offer every so often. You see them on Craigslist or the Facebook Marketplace. But by the way, does anybody use Craigslist anymore? I haven't used Craigslist in years. I mean, ever since the Facebook Marketplace kind of opened up, I haven't even looked on it there. It just seems like a seedy place nowadays. It's like I don't know about that Craigslist over there. They've got some really weird looking fellers. I don't know. But anyways, Married with Children, third season. I don't know where I was going with that, but I always find it interesting when I find like a totally random season from these collections that you buy off of people, like season 3 of, were they just like, were they either really big fans of season 3 at the time, like they were like, fuck yeah, season 3 on DVD, season 3 on DVD, man, oh, the last episode 2, oh yeah, or I mean, why just 3? Or was this the season you didn't like, so you threw it into the collection with these other movies thinking, no loser's gonna want these movies. See, I did a thing. All right, now this is also really fun. Stay tuned. This is starring the extremely talented John Ritter. I mean, some of you may know him from 8 Things to Do, or 8 Things to Date My Daughter, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But Three's a Company, Noises Off. I mean, it's John Ritter. But this is a fun little comedy. It's a kids' family movie from the 80s. I don't know exactly how family it is, honestly. I shouldn't say that. Whenever I say 80s and family, it never means it's appropriate for today. But anyways, they pop around into like different TV shows and all. Maybe this wasn't the 80s. Maybe it was early 90s. Maybe it was early 90s. I don't remember. Oh yeah, 90. My bad, 92. All right, I was gonna say 88, but then I remembered there's like a sketch for Wayne's World in this, and then I'm like, wait, Wayne's World was early 90s. So anyways, stay tuned. 1992. This is Evil Paul Blart Mall Cop. Observe and report. If you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. It really was. It got thrown into the same the same camp as Paul Blart, and people are like, see that movie? And this movie is a lot darker. Ooh, yes, it's dark. And the trailer did not show that properly at all. Because the trailer is all like, it's Seth Rogen, and he's a wacky guy at a wacky mall. No. But anyways, it's still a good movie, don't get me wrong. Don't Be a Menace. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try to get this because I can't ever remember. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Wayne's Brothers. That's a classic right there. Okay. This one goes out to you. What's up, Pam? And that's Cobra. All right, now this is Sylvester Stallone, and this is just freaking 80s machismo, over-the-top action, just to a T, man. I mean, this is like an old R-rated action film of the 80s. Stallone going around, shooting people up. Oh, man, if you have not seen Cobra, definitely check this one out. All right. Going from Stallone to Mickey Rourke in They Crawl. 2001, I believe. They Crawl is about a bunch of mutated cockroaches that eat people. Yeah, I remember Mickey Rourke's in it. I don't know how significant of a role he plays. I saw this movie a very long time ago, 2001, and I haven't seen it since. I forgot about it completely until I bought this collection. Another movie that I wished I could forget about also, and I'm kind of happy to have this in my collection because it's just so bad. Just so bad. So bad, and that is Dungeons and Dragons. Starring the dude, where is he at? Right there. The dude who played Jimmy Olsen on, I think it was Lois and Clark, all right? And then one of the Wayans brothers again. I have a theme going. But yeah, oh man, this movie is just, oh my goodness, it's so bad. The only thing about this movie that really is awesome, and I'm not gonna lie, and that is Jeremy Irons' insane performance. Oh my god. If you have not seen Dungeons and Dragons, it is really worth it just to watch him go nuts. He knew what movie he was in. He knew, and he said, fuck it. Okay, now, 10, Dudley Moore. Jeez, Bro Derek, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. All right, so anyways, this is the movie that sparked a joke in Tommy Boy. So kids, when she shows up and he goes, yeah, she's a 10, this is the joke. This was what they were referencing, was this movie. And I think this is, honestly, kind of a cool find anyways, because I do believe that's a very out-of-print DVD. I don't think there's a Blu-ray of that. I mean, I'm not sure. Oh, and this one's cool. Johnny Cash. This is Johnny Cash Riding the Rails, a live performance from 1974? It says on here. Yeah, 1974. So the year before I was born, Johnny Cash did this performance. I'm looking forward to watching that. I haven't watched it yet. Nice little fun sci-fi horror Supernova. Like I said, I'm still in the collection here, guys. This is what I bought off of Facebook Marketplace for $10, okay? This one wasn't one, so I'll move these out of the way. That's some special stuff here in a moment. We'll get to that. The Aqua Teen Hunger Force Colin Dash movie theater film. I don't remember. But anyways, so what's weird is it says this is one of two, right? I open it up, there's only one disc in here, and it is just a one disc DVD box. It's not like it's one of those stackable ones. So this has got me wondering, and this is the full-length film, okay? So the other disc was all the special features. So did this dude lose the special features disc? Or what happened to that? You know what I mean? I don't care really. I want the movie, but that's odd, right? That he's just like either lost it or was like, no, man, I want to keep those special features. 2 Days in the Valley. It's a little anthology film. Everybody has like their own story going on in this. Then they all do that thing where they come together in the end and everything makes sense. It's a really good movie. It really is. Exit Wound, Steven Seagal, DMX. I'm not a huge Steven Seagal fan, but I do like DMX. I've seen this. I went and saw it when it was in theaters, to be honest. And I just don't like Steven Seagal. I'm in more of the Van Damme camp, honestly. This is the movie that actually caught my eye on this collection, and I could not believe all of this and this movie for $10. George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. And I know this isn't really like a super pricey DVD, but I saw that this was on sale with it, and I was like, count me in. And then I started looking at this, and I'm like, there's no way they want $10, and yes, they do. And also, too, Night of the Living Dead. So the original one with that, I do have Night of the Living Dead on a dual disc with Carnival of Souls, but I'm going to keep this because I like this artwork on the front of it there. I really like that artwork. So I might display it or something, but I'm going to keep that. I like it. All right, now this one, I have feelings about this. House of a Thousand Corpses is a Rob Zombie, and, I'm not a huge zombie fan, all right? I feel, and this is me, this is my opinion, and, you can say what you like. That's cool. We all have our opinions, man. You know what they say. Just like, opinions are assholes. Everybody's got one. And in my opinion, I don't like Rob Zombie. All right. No, not just in particular. I like Rob Zombie, the dude. He seems cool. His music's good. I enjoy the music. But his movies, I don't like them, man. I find them gratuitous. And I like violent films. I do. But what I mean is, it's style over substance. It's, I guess that's the best way to put it I feel his movies have more flash and boom than they do anything deep and meaningful. And that's not just like, horror movies have to be deep and meaningful, and they have to be these slow burns and blah, blah, blah. No. I'm just saying that even, there's just nothing that draws me in except for wanting to watch things splatter. I mean, that's about it. So no offense, Mr. Zombie. I like your music. Okay, you do good rock videos, I like those too, but your movies, man, I don't want to get into the Halloween remakes, but at least this one is a little bit on the fun side. I enjoy this one to an extent because it is what it is. It is gratuitous, it's bloody, and that's all it is, and that's all it's trying to be. It doesn't try to be anything more than that. So House of a Thousand Corpses is alright. It's alright. This one's okay too. High Tension. I got a lot of horror movies, didn't I? So yeah, high tension slasher flick. Geez, I know I've seen this movie. It's been a while. I think this is the one with the all right, I'm not gonna go into it because I do believe it has a little twist of Rooney in it. All right, now these movies that I'm gonna show next, I have these. I want to show them off. They did not come with that was the last in the set that I got off Facebook Marketplace. So all of this, guys, for $10. Pretty cool stuff. Now, these are other things that I picked up along the way, and I'm just going to show up, and this is not very much at all. All right, so I found this one. We went out to I didn't film it, but we went out and we were looking at some antiques and all, and it wasn't like we were looking for movies. We were looking for fun little knickknacks and toys and stuff like that. But I came across Slave of the Cannibal God. Slave of the Cannibal God. When you find those kinds of movies, you buy them. It was $1, and I'm like, this is mine now. It looks like it's some kind of grindhouse horror film, man. It's from 1978, and I am just so stoked to dive into this thing. So yeah, it's the widescreen edition too. I'm surprised it doesn't say like HD or something like that. Now an HD DVD. But they've brought such fine films. Well, they've done a copy of, they've done some pretty good stuff here. Okay, so Carnival of Souls and Horror Hotel, those are on one. They've done some like lower budget Bruce Lee stuff, and The Brain That Wouldn't Die. All right, so this little company right here has done some pretty decent stuff too. But yeah, I had to own that. Shout out to my buddy Evil Dead Inks of 3B Video. He recently picked up a Batman animated series, not animated series, but animated movies box set, and so he let me have his copy of Batman Year One, which I don't have this one. I love these DC animated films, and I'm trying to collect every single one of them. I won these next two. These next two I won in charity auctions on eBay. This one I didn't spend a whole lot on, and it's Arachnophobia, brand new and sealed. This one I only paid like $5 for after shipping, so it wasn't like a huge amount or anything. But yeah, Arachnophobia, guys, if you haven't seen this movie, ooh, this is a creepy crawly little movie, and we'll probably be talking about this one here sometime, okay? Because I love that movie. A super fun performance from John Goodman out of that one. But here is my holy grail, and this is a personal holy grail, okay, guys? This is not like an end-all, be-all DVD that every DVD hunter is out to find. This was one of my own. This is my own personal, and this is also the first time I ever pulled the trigger on a pricey DVD. I've never paid a lot, and even on brand new releases, like I don't really like to spend more than $30. So I spent $43, but it was for charity. It's for a good cause. Near Dark. Yes, this is one that I have been wanting for a long time. I didn't buy it back in the day, and I have always been upset with myself that I never picked up a copy of this when it was out there, easily available. Okay, so Near Dark is a vampire movie directed by Catherine Bigelow. You may know her as the director of Point Break. And this one is like a vampire western, but it's in modern times, well, 80s modern times. And let me tell you guys, if you're fans of, it gets compared to, I'm not going to do this, it gets compared to The Lost Boys a lot because it came out around the same time, but this one it doesn't have the lightheartedness of Lost Boys. It can be brutal. It can be totally brutal in this. And, I mean, Lance Hendrick, Bill Paxton, this is just absolute vampire movie perfection. It is just an amazing work of art. And before I wrap things up here, I have a fun story. So right before everything went to hell in a handbasket, Charming Amy and I were able to go down to Alamo Drafthouse in Kansas City, and we saw a 35mm presentation of Near Dark. So it was an amazing experience to get there, to get to see this movie not only on the big screen, but in its original intent on 35mm film. And man, it felt so cool to just be there in the theater, to hear that click, 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 click sound of the projector running again. It was cool, man. It was really cool. It was an experience. It took me back to a much different time, that's for sure. But okay, guys, hey, neither here nor there. We're at the end of another Film Geek video. Thanks again for checking me out. If you liked what you saw here today, please hit that subscribe, like the video, and of course, ring that bell for notifications so you know when I put another one of these videos up. And of course, you can always just keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.